Referee of the fight, rising up to the challenge of the Gold2th Gang. And the last known survivor ripped his bum all in two, and he's watching us now with VR. Riptide the Tiger. Yo, it's Gold2th Master baby.
Yes.
Hi, this is Dave Perry, and you're watching Retro Gaming Revival live.
Wow, evening and welcome to
amazing.
Retro Gaming Revival Live. It's Tuesday, 8 PM. I don't think that intro will ever be beaten, ever.
No.
Okay.
Amazing.
Well, we've got a bit of a change lineup tonight and a very special guest with us. Firstly, I want to welcome back Ali from 16 Bits and Bobs. So welcome back to our channel.
Thank you very much for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Welcome.
And in the presence of a Gold2th Master. But
I
to
think
be
what it
honest, that's
is-
the only reason I came back, because of a Gold2th Master.
This is the Gold2th reunion.
Yeah. And why I'm positioned is kindly not on top of you, but just to the side on top of you.
You've
That's
got a
the
ball
angle
on
I'm
my head
coming
and a
in at.
ball, and a ball on Dobbs.
This show is really not going to go to plan. I might as well just throw the script out the window now.
Don't worry about the questions.
Okay, we've also got a regular panel member, Blunners, with us. So, evening, Blunners.
Hi, you right?
Very good. And we've also got Dorbs with us this evening, as always.
Greetings.
And, well, you already know, but our special guest, and we're delighted to have him on our channel. We see Dorbs nodding his head, one of our favourite YouTubers, singing and YouTube gaming legend, Gold2th Gaming.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
thank you.
baby.
Right, let's see who's in the chat, because we do get criticised for not putting up everyone who's good. We've got Cabbage Face Brooks with us, so nice to see you here. Sexy Sarah, no, that's about the Amico. Galloway Gaming 75, Yo Glenn in the house, so
Yeah.
welcome. Rob Taylor, nice to see you. Oh, we've even got Gold2th Gaming in the chat.
Oh,
You
nice.
sexy devils.
Two for the price of one.
Oh, Ollie.
Yeah, I got my wife's there.
She's
Ah.
watching tonight.
She never got it.
Okay, Jeremy Sullivan, welcome. Rock and Roller, RC, and Sam Haim Gaming. So we've got a great number of people in the chat this evening. So I'm sure this is going to go totally off script. I fully expect it to go off script. So, right, a question that we ask all our panel members is early gaming memories. So put this out to you, Gold2th Gaming. If you let us know your early gaming memory, so the first game console that you remember, and then the progression to where you are now.
Right, stop. Lick my girlfriend, listen. Gold2th back with a brand new invention. Something got a hold of me tightly. Flows like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Lick on my girl and I'll go. So,
Beautiful.
yeah. The earliest gaming memories. Right, let me get serious 1 second.
Okay.
See, because I am that old, I'm not joking. Sometimes I get confused, but I do know from my thoughts is it were an Atari, and I don't know whether the machine was ours or whether or not we rented it or we borrowed it, I do not know. But I remember going down to the local VHS store. We used to rent films out.
Yeah.
And we used to go down and rent Atari games. And I remember like Popeye and all that dog shit because it were good for the time. But Ataris now, oh dear, I cannot play them. So, apart from that, a friend up the street, his dad used to have a Spectrum. It were 48K, rubber keys, and it were like Manic Miner, Chucky Egg. And the game that got me from watching him was that ER Kung Fu. It was like, whoa, what is going off here? That sort of got me. And then after that, same again. I don't know if the machine was mine or whether or not I rented it. And I'll tell you the reason why is growing up, we didn't have much money, right? We were looked after, it were all good, but we didn't have what the kids had. So I cannot remember if this machine was rented, but a guy used to put an advert in local papers, renting out Master System, normal Nintendo, etc., and used to rent out the machines. And this is what I mean. I don't know if I own the console. So I used to ring him up. He used to bring games around once a week, and he used to like drop me 2 off. He used to pay for renting them, and he would say, "How have you gone on?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I've completed them because once I got my mind on something, I'm not quitting. Gold2th Gang does not quit." So he was like, "Look, I've known nobody that's finished that." I don't know if he felt sorry for me or whether or not he realised that I were extra girthy. And he says, "Look, I've got a game shop with an import specialist. You want to come and work after school?" This time I was probably 10 or 11 years old. And we used to do markets, and I worked in the store. I worked after school. I worked weekends. So it gave me that work ethic. But for me, I was the luckiest kid alive because I used to get to play games well before anybody else. I've seen and bought things for me personally that I don't know anyone that's got them. So, yeah, it gave me a good start. So, yeah, winner, chicken dinner. Ooh,
Tasty.
bring it on, people.
Very nice. Yeah.
So how do you remember how much you used to pay to rent a console or a game just out of interest?
I honestly cannot remember. As we got further on, I worked for the shop. Believe it or not, he used to actually hire out Neo Geo AES consoles.
Wow.
Bloody hell, wow.
And games.
Oh.
And games. Which now you wouldn't dare rent one out because the deposit you'd have to leave would be absolutely incredible.
You will have to leave your car keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
I think that's
have to be
something
like,
else you're
look.
thinking of, Ali, when you leave your car keys. When the bowl comes out and you drop your car keys in.
Oh, wrong stream.
Look, you're hiring out the AES, but obviously I come with it. So you'll be like sat there in the living room while they're eating the like Sunday dinner. You'll be sat there just watching the machine, like a minder as well. Yeah, it'd be creepy.
Amazing. And did you progress from sort of like 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit? You've gone all the way through, or did you stop at a certain point with?
Yeah, see, the first console I'd say that I really, really played probably would have been the Master System, and then the original NES. And then after that, I continued with PC Engine, Neo Geos, Duos, Sharp, Super Famicom TVs, absolutely everything.
Super
I
Famicom
continued
TV.
on with. And then the only time I stopped or I slacked off is when the PlayStation 1 came out, because that was the time where the shop that I was working for, who were known for imports, as crazy as it seems, nobody wanted all these retro consoles straight away because people knew we could copy games. So he wasn't daft, and he's like, "Look, nobody's buying Super Nintendo, nobody's buying Mega CD, PC Engine, Neo Geo," and he quit. So I did buy a PlayStation. I used to buy games, and then you know what? It was that transition of like sort of like 2D games to that 3D. Some games worked, but a lot were like, for me, were weird. I don't know if I've got like a futuristic mind, but as soon as I saw Tomb Raider, I was like, "What's this shit?" it looks like Roblox. I'll be honest, it kind of pissed me off. So I bought all the other machines, like I bought GameCube and Panasonic Qs, and I bought literally everything. But I didn't really play that much because I was too busy out like licking grandmas after bingo, so I'm sort of like gone into cars and stuff like that. But yeah, for me, I missed out on a lot of PlayStation 2, although I used to have a PlayStation 2 Slim in the glove box of my Subaru. So I've got TV screen built in dash.
On my ride.
You know, and
There's an exhibit. Don't put that in for you.
oh, mate,
With Tim Westwood on it.
And the number plate,
Yeah.
just so people knew I wasn't messing, it was Pill 2004. People used to think I was a drug dealer. You know? So, yeah, I missed out on loads. PlayStation 2, Xbox, which, if anybody watches my channels and know I'm on a mission to collect every PAL UK game, I set that challenge about 8 months ago. Because for me, I bought it when it come out, but I just sort of like skin bite. I missed it, you know, and I'm enjoying it that much now. It's unbelievable.
And the games are cheap now as well.
Yeah.
Well, saying that, I've just bought one at £290.
Okay. Not anymore.
What?
What was
What
that?
one was that?
That's on my next video. That is a
Oh, okay.
serious monster.
Come
Wow.
and see.
Yeah,
'Cause I
but-
didn't really think there was that. Like, you could go into shops
Oh, I
that are
don't
quite
think-
cheap, like the.
There's
Oh,
full
we
set
have a
for
guess.
90.
We've got to have a guess. Should we have a
It's got to be
guess?
like a
game that I
Street
know I
Fighter
need.
game. Is it like an Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha?
I
or
know it's going to cost me anything between maybe 400 and 600 if I can possibly get it.
something?
And if I do, you know it's mine. It's coming home to Pappy. But it's just if I can find it.
Did you?
But there's games like Harry Potter. It's like £45 for the
Yeah,
first one.
ridiculous. Pricey games. Pricey games.
But the best one I've got, apart from that expensive one, which equally could be worth as much depending on what people would pay, is I've purchased for Outrun Coast to Coast, sealed.
Oof.
So it is still sealed, you know.
Nice.
And luckily I've got it again because I wouldn't dare open that. It'd
That's
ruin
an
me.
awesome game as well. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh,
Outrun
it's
is one of my
brilliant.
favourite Sega arcade games of all time.
Yeah.
And the 360, no, the Xbox version is just insane. It is a wicked version. It's a
Yeah.
really good
I
version.
could play it all day, that.
Yeah.
So have you still got most of your collection, or did you sell it off?
Yeah. I've
Super.
even I've still got everything. You'll see on my pickups that sometimes I'll buy a Master System and it's not that I haven't got them, it's just that I see them that cheap and I think, look, whatever they're cheap and I got that chance to buy another copy, I'm going to, because I can't see these Master System games, some that you're picking up £6-7 going to be worth that in 10 years' time, you know?
No.
Yeah.
no.
At the end of the day, if I buy all these games I can now, when I'm like 70-year-old, a bit nursing home, I'm paying for like strippers every night. I've got like 2 or 3 bunnies, you
And a
know?
bingo again.
Yeah.
See if they're still there.
Oh, Margaret, she's crazy.
Because you must be the only person I know who's owned a PC Engine in this country.
Yeah, I don't know
anyone who ever owned one of those.
No, I don't.
I've got to say, PC Engine, I had the pleasure of seeing and playing and owning near enough probably every variant to TurboGrafx 16, to Jaws in black and purple, Jaws in cream, separate drives. We had absolutely everything come through them doors. And honestly, I used to think I was lucky because these other kids, I'd be going around to the houses and they'd have like PAL Super Nintendo. And they'd be like, what's up with your Mario Kart? It'd be like, is it drugged up? No, it's like, and then Scream was squashing. I was like, what's up with Mario? He's wider than he's tall. I know he's supposed to be curvy, but shit, you know?
Extra wide.
Yeah. And it was weird for me. So it kind of like, that thing when I joined YouTube, because a lot of these people, they obviously show off PAL sets. And for me, that's not what I were about. We did sell PAL games, but that wasn't my thing. So it's good for me now to actually see these PAL collections of what they're worth, because I could have had them near enough given back then and I wouldn't have took them, you know?
Yeah.
If it wasn't Super Famicom, it were American versions just for English writing, if it were an RPG or, you know, something a bit beefier. But, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so that moves
Panasonic
us.
too that I want.
Panasonic.
The Panasonic GameCube, he said. That's the.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Didn't
That's proper
Alistair's
expensive now.
got one of those, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was talking to
yeah.
somebody earlier about this,
Yeah.
and he asked me how much I'd paid for it, and I says that it must have been a year after release. I bought it for £150, right?
No way.
Boxed mint with
Fuck.
the Game Boy player never opened.
No way.
Way.
£150.
I was looking at him last night. You're looking at a grand box mint. Easy.
Oof.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah,
And-
easy. And that's easy. I remember seeing them. I could have got one for probably 250, 300. And I was like, that's way expensive. But
That's
what
good.
it's worth now is. But that
Mad,
was
isn't it?
back. That was ages ago. That's
I never
probably just
thought
after
they'd be
it
worth
came out.
anything. I just like look of them. I thought they kind of looked like a early 2000s DVD player, shine and mirror effect, and it kind of looked cool. Although they're not that reliable, but I haven't pushed mine to that limit yet. But,
Gold2th, you can check out your girth in all different angles in your cube.
That's what I mean. I'd be like posing like.
Is it one of those like magic mirror things? You know, you go to the circus, they've got different
Makes it
mirrors.
look big.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to shave himself. Because this Gold2th, he's big and he's girthy, he's long and he's mean and you know what I'm saying? Something like that, really.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm loving the singing.
Exactly
I am liking the singing. I think the singing we do at the end of each little segment, because that moves us
Yeah.
nicely on to favourite game and console.
Favourite game and console, right. So my favourite console by a country mile is the PC Engine. For me, even though I were a massive fan of Neo AES, I used to play that immensely and I used to spend time on that machine. But the PC Engine for me, it just felt so exotic. It just felt like unobtainable for people. And it was like, when I got that machine, I felt like a king, you know? And these games that were on it were just big characters and they used to fill your screen. And I couldn't believe for an 8-bit how they look compared to your Sega Master System or your regular Nintendo. It were like, they were supreme. And these shooters on it and these quirky games, that's my favourite machine by far. My favourite game, right? And yeah, you had this last time somebody else come on. And I know you did double joystick winner, and it is Street Fighter. But for me, I know there's different variations, and when I'm talking, I'm a massive Street Fighter fan. I'm a massive Beyond fan. I'm a joystick pervert because of Street Fighter. So my favourite version of it is I downloaded it for the PS3, and I can't slightly remember its name. I don't know if it's like a remix. I think it might be called Remix. And it's basically like a Street Fighter 2, but it's more balanced and it's serious. I think it's out on the Switch as well. I think it's called Ultra Street Fighter 2 or something. But yeah, if anybody wants a rumble on that, bring your
I'll give you a game any day.
You can go to Ali's competition. Yeah, go to Ali's competition.
Right,
April 23rd? April 23rd, isn't it?
April 23rd.
Triangle face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to challenge.
I love that game. It's my favourite beat 'em up of all time as well. Definitely.
I'll get it going, yeah.
Yeah, Triangle Face fancies himself as a bit of a expert on fighting games, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So I'll put him up for Retro Gaming Revival to go up against either of you two, Ali or Gold2th.
Oh.
Up on the screen, we've got Pocket Fighter on, which is another variation which I love as well. Pocket Fighter is awesome. But Street Fighter, these Ken and Ryu players, the little pea bags. You know what I'm saying? They can't mess with Zangief. Zangief's got tight trunks on his fucking girth. He'll pick them up from halfway across screen and boom, snap the neck, and then just walk off with airy chest, triangle airy chest, and go. Yeah. Bring the fireballs because Zangief's just straight through them.
I don't know anyone who's Zangief. Everyone I always know is Ryu or Ken. No one's ever Zangief.
I quite like Dalsim with your stretchy arms.
He's
Dalsim.
Dalsim, did you just say?
Dalsim.
Who played Dalsim in the Street Fighter film? That was
I don't know.
What's his name?
It just reminds me of Inspector Gadget with his go gadget.
Go gadget.
Yeah, he didn't. If anyone in the chat knows who played Dalsim in the Street Fighter movies, let us know.
That's what I'll go on IMDb.
What is Michael Manimar? I'm not sure. For some reason he rings a bell. I don't know.
Gold2th's got a go gadget girth. Is it true?
Go gadget girth.
Who? Right, let's have a look.
Yeah, that'd be a serious weapon.
It was Roshan Seth.
No, not who I thought then.
No,
I thought it was
Never
someone
heard.
fairly famous, but
no.
nah, forget that. Scrap that. We'll edit that out when we upload this podcast.
Oh
No
God,
one
he's
did.
actually 80 years old as well this year.
Is he? Is he?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Maybe tell us later what else he's been in as well.
Yeah, I'll give you updates during the stream.
Okay.
Still acting to this day.
So, next question: what are you playing? What are you currently playing at the moment? Not like right now, but
Yeah. At the minute, all I'm doing is I'm just flicking through a lot of these Xbox original games that I purchased. I'm not really giving them back longer ago. I'm just basically seeing what they like. But the one that I keep going back to, believe it or not, is that Simpsons Hit and Run. That I could just pick it up, give it half an hour, and it's like fun. Outrun Coast to Coast, they're my main ones. See, my PS5, I'm not joking, it's probably been switched on for about 5 hours since I owned it. And I switched it on the other day and I thought, do I play it, do I not? And I ended up playing all the way through the Astro and I was like, you know what? It's simple, it's kiddie, but it was kind of all right, that. And yeah, I'm just playing like bits of arcade games and, tried that Leisure Suit Larry, which is always good because he can go them.
we've had the creator of Leisure Suit Larry on our channel.
Oh man, he should have been on because I've got questions for that lad. And I've got ideas. I've got ideas for new games.
That's right. We can give you his email address.
Yeah.
I'll send him a few nudes.
You'll probably send him back.
Yeah, probably will.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm very similar to you with like a PS5. I've got one, and I don't play it as often as what I should. But I don't think there's any real big for me. There's no big hitters on PS5 at the moment.
No, it's a PS4. Really, it's like a reshelled PS4 at the minute. That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah, definitely. The best thing with it's the controller, the feedback that you get.
Yeah.
But I've got to say on that front, if I am to play and right, so what I've said, I know I'm collecting for Xbox, and that's original. That's because I missed it. But I've always been a Sony pony, and I admit, and the only reason being is it's what my friends played. So when I was playing Call of Duty, I was playing this. It's what my friends were on. So I was always Sony, and yeah, that's more times where I missed out on loads of games because as soon as Call of Duty got onto my radar, which were Modern Warfare 2, any other game I wasn't bothered about because I was on headset, and I was getting death threats and I was calling people, look, I'll come through and I'll slap you out face with me girl. And I used to be on it like 12 hours a day, and I used to absolutely love it. So I missed out on loads of gaming. But Sony for me but this time around, honestly, I got the Series X on day of release and I got Ultimate and I tried it. Even though I've owned Xbox Ones and I've got different variations of Xbox Ones, I never really played them. But the Series X, I play that quite a bit. To the point where I thought, you know what? I need a Series S as well. And I bought a Series S as well. And yeah, for me, Xbox at the minute, I don't know what it is, it's just kind of turning me on. Not too much, but just making my nipples tweak a little bit.
Got Game Pass on it as well.
Yeah, and for me, I don't know. I do think PlayStation's going to come into the own, but it's these limited edition controllers. Like I've got that Space Jam one, I've got that 20th anniversary one, I've got that Forza one.
So yeah, you got Forza.
Nice, very nice.
And
can you grab the Space Jam one just out of interest? Just
yeah.
Surely we're going to get a bit of. Oh no, I don't know if we can sing. I believe you can fly.
No,
You can't get away with that one.
No. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I'll put you on solo so we can.
Wicked.
Very nice.
Well, yeah, it's a
Very
nice one, that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, do you know, just something a little bit different from PlayStation controllers, I feel. Only controller that I bought for PS5 were black ones. It's because I've changed my outer shell to a black one. Because that white, it just stood out like a big swollen girth in Speedos. It's like as soon as you come into like a room, my eyes just went to it and I thought, you ugly sucker. And because it's black now, it just sort of like blends in. You're like, you're big, but yeah. You kind of all right. You kind of cute.
Yeah. I've never had
How's
an
everybody going in
Xbox,
chat
but
anyway?
I love
Is
the
everybody still
controllers.
sexy?
I love the controllers. They're wicked.
You've never had an Xbox?
No, I've never owned an Xbox, but every time I see the controllers, I think just how wicked they look. Like when someone puts a picture up, I just think
The Elite
PlayStation don't do
controllers are
that.
really good.
PlayStation don't do fun controllers.
No, they don't know.
Nah, they don't.
Them Elite controllers are really good. You can take all the elements from that one.
If you're going to get an Xbox for the first time, get a Series S for
Yeah, I'd say
249
that.
quid or 20 quid a month for 2 years.
Mm.
And you get Game Pass and all the Xbox exclusive. It's so good. So
Mm.
good for that step up into the next generation.
Yeah.
Game Pass alone's worth it. Yeah, very, very good. But I am going to look at
on that one.
Yeah, and I think they're winning the console war at the moment with Sony, definitely.
Do you know, for me, the Series S, X, Ultimate, you know, when you get them reward points, I think I'm on a streak of about 39 weeks or something, and you get these reward points, don't you? And you can use your points to buy Ultimate for more months, or you can get money off games. And at the minute, like every 2 months, I'm basically getting an extra month of Ultimate. Near enough. So because I'm in front, I will keep myself going for ages, just reward points for nothing.
Mm.
You know, PlayStation offer nothing like that.
No.
Yeah, what? Yeah. They should do,
they
really.
don't. Yeah, but achievements for PlayStation. I don't understand the point of them. I don't understand what
I
the
love them.
achievements are.
Oh no, I love them. I love trophies. Yeah,
I got addicted to them at one point.
Yeah.
I ain't got too many. I think I've got about 119 platinums or something, and quite a lot of others. But I should have more. But I got to a point on Vita. Vita that did me, because I left the Vita for about 2 years, and I thought, you know what, I'll pull it out. And I started getting trophies on it, and I'm like, shit, I like this. And then I'd go back and do PlayStation version, and yeah, they got me. So it got to a point where I used to think, well, what's the point of playing another game if I don't get a trophy? That's how it got me at one point.
Yeah.
It's like when you need one trophy and it takes you 30 hours to get it, and then the platinum pings up. It's like, yes.
Yeah, you're jumping up fist through the ceiling. Boom. Yeah. Underpants are ripped off because you can't contain yourself. The elastic's gone.
You just don't wear them. Be safe not to wear them.
I used to try that, but I used to rub skin on inside at zip. Painful.
Like what's that film? Something About Mary.
Yeah.
You
got a bleeder.
Oh, I bet we've all been careful zipping up our flights ever since watching that. Though I still am to this day. It still like goes through my brain. What happened?
Blathers was waiting to say that line for a long time.
There's something about Goethe.
Oh, here we go. What's this? Is this a question?
That's a big question there.
Go on, Dorbs. You read it.
How are we in the next generation if all the games are looking more old school now than realistic? It's good to have an up-to-date console, but developers need their own ideas, not ripping on nostalgia. Okay. Yeah.
It's quite deep. It
is, we'll have to get thinking about that.
You need more energy in your presenting skills, though. That's very
I can't bother,
like
mate. I've got a sore throat. I can't bother.
All right. Awesome. So I was expecting another song there. I'm a little bit disappointed, but if I've got to ask for it, it's not going to be as funny, is it? It needs to be like natural. So to
be fair, it kind of slipped me then. I was like too engrossed in that question. It sort of like got me thinking in my own mind. I think what it is, it's this cannabis juice I'm drinking. It's
got the munchies yet?
It's slowing me down. No, I feel like partying down at bingo.
Whoa, boring.
Nice. Is it on tonight?
B-I-N-G-O. You know.
Okay.
We've got a quick Roshan update from Rob.
Oh.
Apparently he's in 54 movies. So.
Wow. 54 movies.
Quite impressive.
Okay, that's very good. Street Fighter, the movie, must have been his pinnacle because I don't know him in anything else.
Well, I've been looking at his thing, and he is in one very big film. That's mentioned in Only Fools and Horses by Trigger. He's actually in Gandhi, so I'm sure that just pips Street Fighter 2. Yeah. I'm looking at what else he's been in.
I thought you were going to say he was in Only Fools and Horses.
So did I. Yeah,
I
I
wish he was.
didn't know
He's,
he
he's,
was
he's
in,
been in. He's been in Casualty. He was in
Temple
Casualty.
of Doom.
He was in
Oh,
Casualty.
He's been very close to our favourite tag team. He's been in a film called Bombay Boys, not the Bombay Bad Boys, sadly. And probably I don't know if you've heard of this one, Die Flaghafen Klick Linik, whatever that is. So he's been in that as
Sounds
well.
like a German porn film.
Yeah.
He did play a doctor, so maybe he was a
Yeah, he probably was.
gynecologist. Dangerfield, The Bill. So yeah, he's been in quite a few things.
Very varied.
Yeah.
How's he gone from Street Fighter to the Bill?
Yeah.
He's got some agent there, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm just going to Emmerdale. He's been in Emmerdale.
No.
Seriously?
Yeah, he played someone called Howard. In 2 episodes.
Howard the Duck. Oh.
Oh, I love Howard the Duck.
I've got a Howard the Duck figure and it's proper badass. I love
Oh,
Howard the Duck,
Howard
honestly.
the Duck. Oh, that is such a good film.
Yeah, it's a bit weird when
Yes.
he gets into bed with Leah Thompson, though.
Oh, that's the best bit.
A bit like, is she gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move swiftly on to the Gold2th Gaming YouTube channel. So, do you want to let people know what it's about and what kind of content you put on there?
Yeah, Gold2th Gaming YouTube channel is about girth and gaming, to be fair. That's what it is about. And it's not about
Excellent.
reaching big highs. That, for me, it doesn't even equate. For me, it's just about showing me daft singing, having a laugh, showing items that I've picked up. It is just all about fun. I'm not taking it too serious. And look, I'm in no means looking to get monetized. That for me isn't a thing. It's just for the public, from the girth with love. That's what it's about. And
Beautiful.
yeah, it's like, I know everybody's like their own sort of self. And for me, you guys can back this up. I didn't know Ali was going to be in this stream, right? And I was saying, that as soon as I watch you, you're the type of YouTuber I thought the energy is unreal. And that's what I like, because you're bringing yourself, do you know? And that's all I can do. I'm not going to be somebody else and say, this is how.
I think you're the same, Mr. Gold2th. I think you're just... The reason I watch you is you just crack me up.
You need to do a collab.
I just laugh all the time. I crack up. I love it. I absolutely love it.
But we are ourselves, and that's what I like, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, Gold2th Gaming, it's just for the public, from the girth, full of love, type speedos, whatever. It's all good. You know, and all I can say is tune in for the foreskin. Simple.
You two definitely need to do a collab, 100%.
Yeah.
We're doing
Your Street
Death
Fighter.
Master
Have your Street
Game
Fighter
Master
fight.
special. But yeah, if there's a Street Fighter chance to play, yeah, definitely up for that.
People know I go under different aliases. I'm the Finger Ninja, I'm the Girth Master, I'm Girthzilla. And the girth, it must have come in, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks into my video. And I'll tell you how it started, and nobody else knows this at all. So this is an exclusive piece of information.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh, exclusive.
So I'd only been YouTubing maybe a month, 2 months, and it kind of wasn't serious. And the PS5 had come out, and I did a quick unboxing. It was not special, but I showed it. And on the mirrored cabinet, somebody actually left a comment saying, "Oh my God, your package looks massive." Right. Because they could see reflection and actually said it looks girthy or something. And I thought, and that's how the Girth Master was born, you know? And somehow I just trademarked it, like kind of like for me, but I thought, look, I'm going to spell it different because it don't look kind of, I don't know, it don't look offensive. You know, when I spell it like GR, yeah, GRF, yeah, it looks a bit more subtle, doesn't it? The other way,
Yeah, I sort of wish I didn't put that comment on now. It's a bit embarrassing now, isn't it? I shouldn't have put that comment on.
That's so good.
Definitely got to get a collab going between Ali and
Yeah.
Gold2th Gaming.
We will
100%.
one day, and we'll do it in a hot tub. We'll make it special. We'll do it in a hot tub. Oh,
Speedo
naughty,
special,
yes.
baby.
In this weather.
Anytime, any day, 2 a.m.
Actually,
in a hot tub.
I've got a solution. Triangle Face has got a hot tub.
There you go.
All go to Triangle Faces.
Let's
Play
go
Street Fighter.
Let's
and
go
then,
straight after.
Yeah.
Let's go straight after. I'll pick you up.
You have got to let him know. But is it all right if Margaret and Brenda come along? You know, because
Always bingo balls.
yeah,
Oh god.
definitely.
Oh, I've got a stomachache.
Yeah,
Love
most
it,
times.
Someone might have to take over in a minute because I can't.
I will give you the stars in the sky if you want me to stay. But my girth belongs to you, 'cause my girth is pure and true for you, 'cause my girth belongs to you. But my balls are community property. I don't know what that was actually.
That's sort of like a, ad libs. That's good. That's like what rappers do, isn't it?
I'm all sweaty after that. I'm going to have to damp myself down with a microfiber cloth.
He's got one handy.
It doesn't look like an hotel.
Wow. Okay. Before we go on to the next, we've got a question here. Do you guys have Arcade 1-Up Big Blue in the UK? I certainly don't. I would like an Arcade 1-Up machine, but I haven't got one.
No, I haven't.
No.
We do never get good ones, compared to
that's
US. I look at their machines and I'm like, shit, why can't we get something like that? We get all the usual sort of like run-at-mill things,
Yeah.
So what do they get in the US then that we don't get?
I think they get like, is there a Marvel and Capcom one? And like,
Yeah,
Yeah, but
they have got one.
there's some really funky ones. Is there an Outrun one as well? Is it an Outrun, like a little sit-down type of thing?
Yeah,
it
they
wouldn't
could
surprise
be.
me.
They've got a really
Yeah.
good Turtles one as well. They've got like a 4-player Turtles, really good one as well. I'm pretty sure as well.
We have got Turtles over here, haven't we, 4-player? But
But yeah, their ones just seem a lot better than ours.
mm,
But I would like an original. I would like some kind of arcade cabinet of some kind. I just don't have a space. I never have space for all that kind of stuff.
see,
I think it's
thing is,
like
I've
in
got
America,
big kids
everything
around.
over there is massive. Like they've got humongous houses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cheap
that's
gas prices as well. Ridiculous. They got
Yeah.
massive houses, so they got the room for all that stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas
sure.
around here,
Most houses over there have basements, don't they? So they've got that
Yeah,
extra space
yeah.
straight away, which we
and
don't have.
driveways as well. They've got no off-street parking or on-street parking rather.
So I've got a load of friends, and obviously in America, when you go out there and go, yeah, we just walk down the shop. They're like, what? You'll walk? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, and then my brother tells me he had to buy himself an actual sit-down lawnmower to actually cut the grass. Actually realise how much space.
They ain't got fly nose.
Maybe the shop is quite far away then.
Do you know, why I've got a basement and the only thing I keep in it really is a few haters. Do you know? They're chained up at minute. I just go down once a day. Poof! Just like with old girth rat lips and they're like, that's about it, really.
That's where Tim and Ollie are. I didn't wonder.
Yeah, I wonder where Tim and I
They
are.
were,
Yeah, he's texting.
All right.
yeah. Help me!
You've just got to go down every other day and just feed them a bit of foreskin,
Oh, they must get a lot.
Regenerates like the Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, no, wow.
I better mark this one down as contains swearing. I'll make a note of that when we do the
Ali, you're going to have to
podcast.
give up with swearing. It's awful.
Not
May
suitable for
contain
kids.
offensive language. Tick.
Okay. So we got. Well, actually, this is Daub's question, so I'm going to let him put this on the screen.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. So, obviously, You are very well known for having a fantastic singing voice, no question about it. So, have you got any plans to go on The Voice 2022
Yeah.
or the new ITV hit show
Yeah.
Starstruck?
Right. I haven't
I'm
even
hoping this is going to be a
heard
yes, of course.
of any of them. I've never even heard of any. But I'll have to have a look. But let me tell you a story. So, you know, X Factor. Was it
Yeah.
X Factor? Yeah, X Factor. Must have been 12 years ago. Turned up at Manchester. People like, look, you want us to come with you? I'm like, no, I need to do this on myself. So I went. This is serious, straight facts. So I went. I didn't know what to expect. There was massive queues. There were people dressed as bananas, dressed up as butt plugs, whatever. And I'm in this queue, and there's people dressed up, and they're taking them to the front of the queue. And I was like, what's going on here? So anyway, as luck has it, you know, crazy finds crazy. This is what happened that day. So this one guy says to me, he says, you all right, mate? I says, yeah. He says, where are you from? I thought, I'm not telling him where I'm from. I says, but I'm from Doncaster between Barnsley. And he says, I'm from Barnsley. And I said, all right. So I knew people he knew. And he was crazy. I think they called him Shit Pants. I think that was his nickname. Which I found out later on. I found that out later on because what I'm going to tell you is, yeah, if I see him again, I'm going to backhand him. I got him on my shoulders. I've got him in crowd and we're jumping up and down. So I can't remember the name of the host. I'm not sure if he's an Irish guy. I'm not sure who were on them. Yeah, that were him. So all the crowd was all quiet and we had to say, yay, when they told us to. So I shouts out, get your knob out. And he looked round and he actually replied and he said, look, I would do, but it's filmed in HD. And I'm like, yay! So it carried on and it was a wild, funny time. So we get inside, we got seated inside Old Trafford and we're like welding booths at the bottom. And I'm thinking, right, you must go down there and sing. So the kid that was sat beside of me, which I later found out were called Shit Pants or whatever he's called, I says, what are you going to sing? And he says, I think it was something like Country Road or something like that. And he says, but I'm not bothered anyway. I've only come for laugh. He says, I don't really want to get through. I'm just going to sing, make it funny, and then I'm going to go. And I says, all right. He says, what are you going to sing? And I says, I'm going to sing Bon Jovi. And he's like, oh, which one? And I says, Bed of Roses. And he's like, oh, right. So we went down together. He went in one booth and I went in the other. So I sung. And the woman looked at me and she went, oh my God. She says, you're good, aren't you? And I said, oh, thanks. You know, like, thanks, because I didn't expect it. I expect, because no matter how decent you think you are, because obviously I sing like a joke most of the time, but she looked at me and she says, oh, you're really good. And she says, but we've got like a little problem. And I says, what? And she says, are them gold teeth real? And I says, you ever screwed in? And she says, right. She says, I'll put you through to the next bit, but I don't think you're going to get any further. So, you know, like you're sort of happy, but then it's sort of like disheartened at the same time. And I'm thinking, what is going off here?
Yeah,
like there's people dressed as bananas and butt plugs, but I've got gold teeth. And, and I've got a big Mohican as well. So,
and you're in the speeders.
Yeah. So we went out to come out before me, and he was crying. And I mean, he was crying, he got tears in the eyes, and I mean, he was blubbering. And I says, you all right, brother? And he says, yeah. I says, what's up? I says, did you get through? No. Anyway, next thing, we come with cameras. Get that fucking camera out of my face, get camera out of my face, I don't want to be filmed. So I got pulled to one side and I said, look, your hair, your clothes, everything has to be the same. You've got to come back tomorrow, whatever. I'm like, right. So I come back. I'd sing in front of some more people. Fair enough. They mentioned teeth again. I thought, right. Then I got to that little bit of like a, sort of like, not like a cinema, like a theatre type of feel.
Yeah.
Where Simon Cowell and whatever comes on later on.
Yeah.
So I'm sat in there and I'm being daft and I'm singing crazy songs. And you know, you can hear people like talking about you. And I heard one of the women who was sort of like behind the scenes. She kept saying, yeah, I've heard he can sing, but he won't get through. So Me, I'm not just going to sit back and think, right, that's all right. So I says, I've heard what you've said. And she says, what? I says, you've said, but I'm not going to get through because of my teeth. I said, well, I'll tell you what, you can lick me fucking balls, I'm off. Fuck you. And then walked off like fucking John Wayne. And then I got back in my car and I must have been driving for about 20 minutes and I thought, what the hell have I done? Why have I just done
She
that?
turned round.
But then, no, instantly, my mind was saying, yeah, I should have gone back, slapped him with girth, because I would have wasted my time even more. Do you know? I would have sung and they'd been like, look, it's not for you. And I think that's a bit of a con because they were judging me on sort of like how I looked. When there's people, like I say, coming as dildos and whatever, and they're straight through. Or people are joke acts. So these joke acts, I used to think, well, they must just sort of like pick them out to make sure I look funny. And the whole experience were absolutely terrible on that one. But I've never heard of them shows. But do you know what? I might give it a whirl.
Yeah, The Voice. I watched it years ago. It's basically, I don't know, all these judges have got the back to the singer, they sing, and then if they like their voice, they turn around, they press this button, and it goes, and the chair spins around, and
See,
but
that's
Starstruck
better for me then, really. Yeah.
No, don't. Well, maybe cover up your, maybe sing like that when they turn around.
Like,
I don't know, because what's his name? Who's that rapper? Who's that rapper on it?
I don't know.
Black Eyed Peas one. I can't remember his bloody name.
Will I Am.
Yes, Will I Am's on it.
Wow.
So he might like you. You might be on his team.
I could be like Gold2th I Am.
Yeah, Gold2th I Am. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Maybe get a t-shirt with that on. But Starstruck, it's only been on a couple of weeks. It's a bit like Stars in a Rise, but you have a group of people being the same artist, but they all do like a massive sing-song, one song, and they're all singing together. It's all right, but last week's was quite good because a lady from Portsmouth got through, so that's good. She actually won the episode. Spoiler. But yeah, she got through.
They claim anything in Portsmouth. You'll notice this.
Yeah. So hopefully she's going to win, but she's through to the final now.
Open top bus parade this weekend in Portsmouth for winning.
It was in the Portsmouth News a few weeks back saying, who do you think she's going to be? And I was just put MC Hammer. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, she's hopefully she wins. Team whatever her name is. I'll have to Google her. But yeah, she'd consider it. But who would, if you went on Starstruck, what artist would you be?
What artist would I be? So you've got to be like a known artist.
Yeah.
What was it like?
For me, I think it'd have to be somebody like maybe Bryan Adams.
Oh, that's a good one.
Maybe.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Peter Andre?
Mysterious girl, I want to get close to you. I don't know no rest, otherwise I would have sung that.
Yeah, I think you should go on it. I think you should apply.
Oh, definitely.
Good on that.
Oh, I think it should be as well. Definitely. Yeah.
You should
blog
it.
Yeah.
With these TV shows, I watched that episode, Golden Joystick, the winner. I always keep, is it Christian?
Yeah.
And his story about how he applied in the first place, it was like, there were a kid in our school, and I think he went on Mallet's Mallet like twice, or he were on that, and then he were on Really Wild Show. And I never knew how to do it as a kid, and I was like,
how the fuck is he doing
about going on these shows?
Yeah.
And like get a bash on my head like this. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, but now obviously it's easier, isn't it, with emails and whatever, but writing a letter.
Yeah.
Well, we do it for you. Because obviously on some X Factor ones, I go like, I know, mother says, "Oh, my daughter applied for me on my behalf. I didn't know about it." Bollocks, because you have to fill in the form yourself and sign it. So that's bullshit for a start. So, anyway, it just winds me up when they just lie.
You sound very angry there.
I don't know.
You are very angry.
Yeah, I didn't. I got an okay voice. I didn't really want to apply. My daughter filled in the form, sent it off, and then I didn't know until she drove me up here this morning. It's like, no, that's completely wrong because you have to fill in all the forms yourself. Otherwise, it's fraud.
Fraudsters.
Bloody fraudsters.
Yeah,
exactly. So she forged your signature. Oh, okay, fair enough.
This is fake.
Yeah.
Is this babe station?
Food station.
Girth station, yeah.
Yeah, station.
Oh,
Wish
version.
version. Yeah,
AliExpress.
you don't get a 10-minute free thing. It's 3 hours.
Okay, well, the next topic, hopefully Dorbs has teed you up for this. Wallace remasters. So Dorbs, do you want to explain what this is? Ali has previously answered this question.
Yeah, so obviously good mate Rick Waller devised this idea. Very good idea. You pick 3 games, retro games, that you think deserve a remake or a remaster on a modern console. So you've got three games.
Right.
Is one of them going to be that extra you picked up the other day from
No,
Darkness?
definitely not.
No. When you said it, I think it's extra.
Extra, yeah.
Crossgra.
Excrement.
Excrement.
I'm going a little bit older, and these games are absolutely unbelievable for me. And yeah, the questions, even when I watched other people's sort of like interviews with you, I didn't really like listen to the questions that hard. I didn't remember them because I wanted it all to be fresh and off the top of my mind. But the first one, Turbo Magical Hat Adventure, I would love to see that. That is probably one of my favourite games with memories. I love it. UK version were Decap Attack, but the actual absolutely butchered the game, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classy game.
I remember that.
Yeah. Brilliant game.
Yeah, I used to like that. Yeah.
Artwork, everything was just beautiful on that game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a great game.
But because they bring out like sort of like Wonder Boys now, they're remastering Wonder Boys and they're remastering Tokyo and stuff like that, I think it would go down well.
Yeah, definitely.
Then my next one, no surprise because I said it was my favourite console ever. The game from that system for me, which I like to see remastered, is Chan and Chan. That is such a funny game. Obviously, there's guys taking shits in bushes, and you'll kick them and they'll run out, and you'll like see the bare bottoms and it's a funny game. It's unbelievable. I think it might be. Is it Kato Chan and Ken Chan? I'm not sure. The American version.
Right,
I think it will.
Yeah, I think this might be it. Unless
I think
I've
it's
got... Is this it?
The American version was is it GG Jeff or something? It was absolutely terrible. They censored it really bad.
Okay.
Is that the one?
No, that looks like Jackie Chan.
Oh,
on PC Engine, that one.
Let me look again.
Yeah, Ryan's on it.
Was it Chan and Chan?
Yeah, Chan and Chan, yeah.
Oh, Kato Chan and Ken Chan.
Ken Chan, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a funny game, this. Characters are nice and big.
Actually, it looks looks quite cool, actually. I'll stick it up on the screen because I've never heard of this game.
No, it's a very, very cool game.
Ah. Can you only play it on PC Engine? Is that all it came out on?
I think so. I haven't seen it ported on anything else, but
okay.
I'm not saying it hasn't.
Yeah.
But how it plays, honestly, that level when there's guys in bushes taking wheeze or taking shits and you surprise them and they run out with red faces, brilliant.
I'm getting that on Cyberpunk. Everywhere I go, there's like people having pisses. It's weird.
It's just a really, really fun, cheeky game. And the Americans absolutely butchered it when they censored it. It wasn't the same game at all.
That looks like Bret Hart, that one there.
What? No, I thought it looked like Dr. Death, Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Whatever his name is.
What was his name?
Steve
Williams. Steve Williams.
PC Engine Mini.
Steve Williams, yeah.
Bless him. God bless him.
See, on PC Engine Mini, though, I'm not sure. I think it might be American version. I've got PC Engine Mini as well, but I think it might be American version. If it is Japanese one, quids in, but definitely is a remaster anyway because it's definitely a sexy masterpiece.
Yeah.
And then
Get on the
the next one, if any of you guys have played this, I don't think there's no way you can disagree. And it is Rendering Ranger R2 on the SNES.
I never played it.
Oh, I never had a SNES.
Now, well, it's
Yeah.
Super Famicom because it's a Japanese only release, but that pushed the boundaries on the Super Nintendo to the point where that game should have been impossible.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is an absolute masterpiece. It's a run and gun, a bit like your Contra. There's absolutely no slowdown. That game should be impossible for the Super Nintendo. And if I believe correctly, it was published by Virgin. I don't know actually who made it, but you know Richard Branson has got fingers in every pie, fingers in every granny. And yeah, that game is an absolute masterpiece. I don't know how much it's worth now, but I remember picking it up for about £30 years and years ago, and I've never seen it anywhere.
Let's check eBay. If we got a listing.
What was it called?
I've never seen it in a shop for sale anywhere.
No, I don't think.
I'm going to check it out straight after.
No.
I want to see some gameplay of it. Ooh,
Looks quite cool. I can't see it on eBay.
It's that Jeremy's put epic. What was it? Epic music and playability. Jeremy Sullivan's put that. Yeah.
eBay's literally coming up with actually rendering itself.
Well, retro
Jeremy
set,
Sullivan.
£1.5.
Jezza, boom. How's it going, brother? Keeping sexy.
Paste. Right. Rendering Ranger 2. Oh my god. You will not believe how expensive this is.
Yeah, I'll share it.
Right. This is ridiculous. I think this is the most expensive thing I've ever seen in my life. Hang on. Are you ready?
yes.
The suspense. Come on.
No way.
Look at that.
Are you kidding me?
What? Ranger.
And you got it for how much? 30 quid. Scroll
30
down.
quid, yeah.
Well, you can 149 quid over 24 months though, so
Oh, that's not too bad.
that's not too bad. But yeah, look at that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
£3
it's
grand. Yeah, I got 204 quid there.
Ah.
That is a pricey game. That might be on our Facebook page in due course as the next pricey game because that is ridiculous.
That game, I've got to say though, like I paid probably going rate for what I could buy imports from because I used to get a discount back in the day from the shop I worked at. So yeah, £30 were about price for a new game, unless it was Street Fighter 2 when that come out. I think that was about £80 if I believe. He was giving me cheaper. I think he was giving me like £65. I was selling them at school for 75 all day long. Couldn't get enough of them. But yeah, I think £30 was a going rate, and
Wow.
that is one of the games where when I played it, I could not believe that it was produced on the Super Nintendo. I was like, shit, that's just like years ahead of anything I've seen, especially for how it plays. And like I say, no slowdown. I would have paid £100, you know, which were, unbelievable for a Super Nintendo game. So that, in fact, it's that good. I did a video on Virgin Published Games, and that one at Games I had to feature on the video. And yeah, it's a stunner. It's not worth that money, but
No. I might I'm
good.
gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch it on eBay, see how much it goes for. So Pompey's scored one all now. That's good. That's good. 1-1. Happy with that.
No one's interested in like lower league football.
Well, not interested in Southampton unless they lose 9-0.
guess I'm leaving on that midnight train to Gold2th.
I love that song. That is one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's beautiful.
You know
that
that?
song.
That is a wicked song. Yeah, it's a wicked song.
That is a great song.
Yeah, that is one of my favorites of all time, actually. Yeah.
Okay, well, as Dorbs has been ditched this evening, I hear, Ali, that you are doing What's in the Box this evening.
Yeah, I wanted to do I wanted to call it 16 bits and box.
Right, tell you what, we get that amended.
I was gonna
talk amongst yourself.
But just before we do that,
yeah.
So Gold2th, I've got some suggestions for songs for you.
Alrighty.
So it's going to be a little quiz.
Ooh.
I've got 15, but probably won't do all 15. So I'm going to read out what I've renamed the song to, and you can tell me the artist. Now, some of them might be more than one artist, so I'll probably will accept it. So, right, let's get going. So they do get easier.
All right.
So the first one, let me just pick one. Never Gonna Girth You Up.
Rick Girthley.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I'll take that, Rick Astley. I'll only do a few of these. Bit more modern. Don't Stop Girthing. Who's that going to be?
See, I know it's not going to be who I'm thinking because I keep thinking that there's a few in there.
That could be a
It's
few.
It's not Believer, is it?
No.
What do you call them? Journey? No.
No. It's called Don't Stop Girthing.
Don't stop girthing, keep it up. It's not even that one either.
I'll give you a clue. There were 7 of them.
Don't stop girthing. Ooh, that girth drives me crazy.
That was the Brothers. Yeah, no.
Girthing.
No. It's not the Up Here Brothers.
There's too many for that one.
It was S Club 7.
Club 7.
S Club 7. Don't Stop Girthing. I'll do a couple more. Let me see. This lady had a lovely personality. Don't touch me. I want your girth.
It's not my different bingo, that is it.
She might have gone by this alias. A bit later, Rob.
Do you know what? I don't know who it is, but for some reason I've got a really weird song in my head. It's that Girth Her Face. You know that lady? Girth Her Face.
Poker face, Girth Her Face.
What's that? I couldn't even answer that one.
This one, that was Sam Fox. So,
Sam Fox?
Right, yeah. This is an all-time classic, one of my favourite artists. How am I supposed to girth without you?
Tell me, how am I
Yes.
supposed to girth without you?
Yes.
Tell me, how is my girth so big and long?
Yeah, see, you're a
Tell
fan.
me,
I can see.
how am I supposed to live without you? Now that all my girth is gone. Michael Girton.
Absolute classic. I'll do a couple more. Let me just. Girls just. Loads of people have done this one. Girls just want to have girth.
I wish to Margaret again, but it's girls just want to have girth.
Yeah.
Oh, girls just want to have girth.
And here we go. I'll do one more. Well, it is, yes, very classic. I'll do one more. Very easy. Wake me up before you girth.
Wake me up before you girth. See, this is like a trick question because in my mind goes straight to one singer, but it is Wham, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, well done. Yeah, I've got a couple more. Well, I'll sort of. Yeah, girth in 9 till 5. I had.
Girth in 9 to 5. Gotta lick my helmet. Girth in 9 to 5. That's Dolly Girton, yeah.
I'm hoping. You'll do some of these on your new videos. So
you know
give
what?
us a
My
right
next video.
Give us a writing credit.
Beauty, but I've got to say when I do my videos, as soon as I click that record button, truth, I do not know what song I'm singing. I don't know the words or anything. And if you'll notice, some of these songs are like 30-year-old. I haven't heard them since I was a kid, and I was like, have I even thought of that?
Yeah.
Do you know it was that Mr. Big song that just to be with you,
yeah.
To girth with you. Deep inside, I know you feel it too.
You know, that I
Don't interrupt, Daub.
Oh, sorry. Carry on. Sorry. I do
Stick it
apologise.
in your bum hole, just to be the next to golf with you.
Oh, you need to get on these shows. You need to get on The Voice. I'm telling you, get on The Voice. Get some songs out there as well.
Mr. Big Girth.
That song, I'm actually watching Top of the Pops 1992 on, I think it's BBC 4, and I only learned a couple of weeks ago the actual singer is a geezer. When I first heard that song, 30 years ago, I was about 2 years old, obviously. I actually thought it was a lady singer.
Really?
I just found out 30 years ago it's actually a geezer. So yeah, bit of trivia there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, for me, that like 90s rock, I dig it. See, for me, I'm like hip hop R&B, but that 90s sort of like rock, especially like even newer Steel Panther. Oh, you know, it just gets me. It just oof and power ballads.
Yeah.
Love it.
Definitely a great era. Are we ready for 16 bits and box now?
I want more. I want more singing.
You're gonna
I want more singing.
Yeah.
Can I just ask the obviously people in the chat a question? I just want to know if you're still keeping sexy, cute, girthy, everything. If you are, just put I don't know, yes in comments. Or if you're not, why not?
That's
Oh, look at this. The best compliment we've ever had. You all look like a ready-made boy band.
Oh, that's nice. I hope we're not the dudes at the back just dancing.
Yes.
We're going to be, aren't we?
These 17 blokes, you know, two at the back.
Yeah. There's only ever one good singer, ain't there? There's only ever good. And obviously that's the Gold2th.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sexy Sarah's feeling sexy. Rob Taylor's feeling sexy.
I'm not feeling sexy.
Gib 84 isn't. Nope, not feeling sexy tonight. Probably after watching this.
Oh, that's not good. Why not, Gib? Why not? Why are you not feeling sexy?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And we've got a name for the boy band, Eve, Girth and Teen. So...
Who's put that? That's legendary.
Cabbage face bricks.
Cabbage face, you are real, brother. I love it.
Okay, the third time I'm going to try 16 bits and box.
Yes.
I'm going to play the little intro. I'm going to stick you over here.
I better.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Ooh.
Ooh.
There we go, Ali. You're in prime location.
Ooh. And
I'm excited for this
as well. I've got a box.
Wait, we written on it.
Oh, puts mine to shame.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
This is this
I'm
was
living
delivered
in a
just a few
box.
days ago. Living in a box, then.
I'm living in a cardboard box.
I don't know the rest of the words for that song. But yeah, I have got a box, and there is something in the box.
Ooh. So, Dorbs, do you want to explain? Oh, actually, Ali, do you want to explain the rules? It's your game tonight.
I think you just got to guess what's in the box, ain't you? And you
Yeah.
get like
How many questions do we get? I don't know.
12? Was it 12?
20.
Is it 20? 20 questions.
We may be here a while.
20 questions, people!
Right,
20
okay.
questions. Guess what's in the box?
Yes or no?
And you can only say you can only ask questions which are yes or no questions.
Okay.
I feel a bit
You
pressure.
can only answer yes or no.
Okay, so
Right, let's get Google up.
okay, so is it a game?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, game.
Is it a cartridge-based game?
It is a cartridge-based game.
Is it for a Sega console?
It is on a Sega console.
Oh, 3
What,
out
the
of
one
3.
you got?
Saturn? No, not cartridge.
Got Gold2th.
Right. So, obviously, if it's a Sega, I've got to try and narrow it down. So, I'll say, is it a Sega Mega Drive game?
It is on a Sega Mega Drive. It is.
Quite a four.
It was also multi-platform as well, on different other consoles as well.
Also, that rules out stuff like
Sorry.
Sonic then,
Yeah.
potentially. Is it a sports game?
Nah,
Ugh.
not a sports game.
Is it a platform game?
It is a platform game.
Okay.
Yes.
Platform Mega Drive.
Have you sung a song about this game?
Nah.
Right. Okay.
No,
It's
I haven't.
It's not Aladdin then.
No, it's not Aladdin.
Okay. All right. Oh, this is
Oh,
tough.
that's a good one, isn't it? So James is there. I've got the chat.
Mega Drive.
Girthworm Jim, someone's put.
What?
Girthworm Jim.
Cabbage face Brooks again. He's on form tonight.
Did you see Sexy Sarah's comment? Bro.
I did. Yeah.
She put girth on end.
Right. So
Okay,
what is it? Right.
Where is it?
platform.
It's Gold2th's guess.
It's a platformer. Mega Drive.
Mega
No,
Drive.
it's Dorbs, isn't it?
No, because Dorbs.
No.
Oh no, yeah, it is. It's
It is on other stuff as well. It's not exclusive to Mega Drive, but I've got the Mega Drive version.
Oh.
Gold2th's thinking about it.
Smart got right. So if
Shall I write it to give you a clue?
if I said a name,
Yeah.
count as like a question, or have we forfeited it as
Yeah, it counts
questions
as
or what?
guess.
Right. So what I've got to say. So obviously there's few that's multi-platform, isn't there? Character-wise, so did this? Yeah, is this character girthier? The blue mascot Bell End.
Nothing's girthier than a hedgehog. Come on. That is the ultimate games character of all time. You know it is. So
I'd strangle him if I saw him. I'd headbutt him and everything.
way better than Addict's Kid.
No.
Of course he is.
Okay,
what was
so-
the question? What was the question?
So
was that
Is it Sonic? It's not Sonic.
Who's next?
yeah,
I
think
never
it-
go.
Oh, sorry.
I think do you play as a human character?
Nah.
Oh.
Well,
Is
that rules out.
it like a Disney Disney series?
Is that a question?
Yeah, is it from like Disney games? Because there's loads of multi-platform.
It's not Disney.
I think I know what it is.
Oh,
Is it that? I don't know if it's on the Mega Drive. Is it Spot the game or whatever it is? Spot.
Cool spot.
Cool Spot.
Cool Spot.
It's not Cool Spot.
Ah,
Cool Spot was a wicked game though.
Yeah, it was a cool spot.
not Disney.
Yeah, Cool Spot was a cool game.
It's back to you, Gold2th.
I'm shit at these, mate. I'll be honest with you.
This is like the last question, ain't it?
Come on, Gaff.
You've not been crossing them off. So Sega platform.
Sega,
Mega
what?
Drive.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not a Disney platform. Prince of Persia's a
See-
good shout.
It's not a
See, it's
human
good-
character.
Wow, it's not a
That's
human
what I mean.
character.
Oh, right.
It screwed me
Okay.
over with that because some games are sort of like kind of human, and then he's not later on. So shit, dude. I'll have to go with.
Can't triangle
Is-
face. I know you're on the.
Am I the last question?
No, there's still.
No.
still a few-
No, there's a few more.
That's got to be 4, 8, 12.
Has anybody asked? Is it a Disney game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
not.
did?
It's not a Disney game.
not.
No, is it?
No. Not Disney.
Ooh.
Oof.
Is it a movie type? That's a good answer question.
Shall I say my guess? What you think?
Yeah, you'll go for it. 'Cause
Is
I'm,
it Zool?
It's not Zool, no.
Oh, that's a good guess. Yeah, he likes it.
Zool is. Oh, I love Zool as well. Zool on the Amiga, by the way, is oof.
Yeah, not Zool.
Oof.
Zool on the Amiga.
Toe Jammer now? Yes, another one.
Is that a guess?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
Shit.
It's not. But the soundtrack on Toe Jam. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
question, Dorbs.
Is it a movie type? Yeah.
Well,
No,
I was going to ask, has this game had a sequel?
I did look that up, and I couldn't find one.
No, it's
Apparently,
not that.
a sequel was made, but it didn't get released.
It's not that one then. Okay.
But I did look it up, and I couldn't find that there was. I think one was leaked, but I don't think officially. No.
Well, I ain't got a bloody clue.
It's hard, isn't it, being this
I was
side?
thinking
Yeah,
it is, yeah. I
Oh,
was
that's what
thinking
she said.
I was thinking of James Pond, but there was two of them.
See, the only one where I know for certain that didn't have a second one, but I mentioned it earlier, but obviously Japanese release, and that was that Decap Attack. But
No.
Cap Attack.
I can't think what else didn't get a sequel.
Is it linked to a TV series?
No, I don't think so. No. Not that I can remember. Don't think
This is
so. No.
hard.
We must only have about 2 guesses left, I think.
So, yeah, how many people left?
Ooh.
Make a
All right,
note.
well, 16, 17, 3 left.
And it's not as bad as one of Dorbs' games. It's not like
They're never bad. They're never bad.
it's not as bad as one of them.
Retro Chef saying
They-
Dynamite Eddie.
Might as well go with it, haven't we?
Yeah, I ain't
Is
got
that on
a clue.
Well, yeah.
SNES?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think. I thought Dynamite Heady was only a Sega.
Kid Chameleon.
Echo the Dolphin was only Sega as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kid Chameleon's a show.
It was on
Green
SNES.
Dog.
It was on SNES as well.
What about something like James Pond?
I said that. Is that a sequel?
See, I'm seeing a few in chat, but a lot of these have got sequels.
It's not
Well, no,
based
Green
on
Dog
a-
didn't.
You say TV series or a film?
Nah, I don't think so.
Green Dog.
Green Dog
didn't get
I
a
would
sequel.
say no. I would say
Nah.
no. 'Cause
Right, okay, that's
That
that
was
out the
a
window.
I don't
as
think it
well.
was that popular enough to have a show or anything.
Jesus.
Right, okay. I don't know.
Just take a punt. Just take a punt, Dorbs.
Yeah, we
I
said
got-
Zill Retro, and it's Chef, and it's not
We might as well just take one guess each, ain't it? Name a game.
Yeah.
each.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go with one. I know she's a singer, but is it Christina Anal Area or not?
Oh, unfortunately not. Unfortunately
That's my
not.
guess. This marijuana juice has got me. I don't know what day of week it is.
It's Saturday night,
Ron, you'll go.
and I'm taking
No,
it
it's-
home, Mr. Go faster.
I think that was no. It's you two, Blunners and Dorbs, still to go.
See, I was thinking like Mickey Mouse castle
Yeah,
thing,
it's not-
but
it's
it's not because it can't be that.
I'll go with no, I say I think he's got Castle Illusion. What was that McDonald's game? Was that on both? It didn't get a sequel, and that was a platform run around, wasn't it?
I don't know
I
what it
can't
was called.
remember what it was called, but I'm looking at his face, and he's not.
Is it
giving
something like
away.
Mick and Mac or something?
I was
Yeah.
Global Gladiators.
Global Gladiators. I was going to put that in the box, and I didn't.
Oh,
I was going to put that in the box, but then
no,
I
it's
thought
not.
I'll give you one clue. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I kind of picked this game because the
Gold2th.
Girth Master was
Yeah,
on the show. So it is a little reference. It's not a massive reference, but it is something.
Jet Set
A
Willy.
game. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Got to be Jet Set Willy.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Got to be.
No, you beat us.
That's
Then. What
it.
is it?
You beat us.
Oh!
Ah, boo.
Killer.
Oh, it's a lot harder this side.
Yeah, see?
Oh. Is it?
She said,
Yeah, that's
Do I
solid.
reveal?
yeah, you
Not
can reveal
only,
now.
not only is it
Booger Man.
a game, but it's I've modified the
Everyone's
cover.
saying Booger Man.
I've modified the cover for the show.
Oh.
I did a little
Nice.
picture and I stuck it in.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yes.
He's put
The
that
game
picture you
is-
drew on it, Dobbs.
The game is Mr. Nuts.
Oh, I remember Mr. Nut. I remember.
Oh, beautiful. That
I
is
would have never
beautiful.
Look at
guessed
that.
that, to be fair.
I've
That
never
is
even heard of
stunning,
that.
that.
And yeah, I remember
Got to
that
be
game.
limited edition.
Myself.
That is amazing.
That is
Well
amazing.
done, mate.
Well,
That's a,
worth some
that is
money
a
now.
classic.
You can't take that out now.
I'm going to leave it in there.
I would leave it in there, yeah.
Sign it.
Who think you could
Put
trade
it
that
on
into that
eBay.
rendering
Get him to
range?
sign it and put it on eBay.
Get
I
the
don't
sign
look
it.
at that shaded on your beard.
Yeah,
That's
Mr.
beautiful.
Nut.
That is beautiful, honestly.
That's amazing.
That is brilliant. That is really good.
Yeah, that is stunning.
And
It
it's
read my
complete.
day, to be
Wait a
fair.
minute, let me show you. Look at that.
Oh,
Complete
look at that.
manual. And it's got the Sega stick on the side.
Oh,
Oh!
You didn't
Ooh.
Did you get that in checks?
I got this at London Gamers Market.
Ah,
It was a weird one. This was on a stall, yeah, and you had to put in a bid. And you left your phone number, and then I got a text
What?
saying you've won it.
oh,
It was like 20 quid.
oh,
good.
That's really good.
And now it's worth about 200 quid.
wow. I was hoping
What
that
is it?
the
Teaser.
traffic warden would be there again, but
traffic warden.
you know your traffic warden in your video. In the checks
Yeah.
one.
Go see it.
Yeah, stupid shopkeeper.
Blue spine. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I have to say that was much better version of what's in the box.
What?
Probably the best version that we've done.
I don't think so.
It was
It's a lot harder this
fair.
side.
Well,
It
it's
was
a
a
proper
lot
game
harder.
as well, ain't it? It's not like a
Yeah,
random, like proper difficult one. I didn't think so.
One
no,
of
it
them
was
Britney
fair.
Spears,
It was.
it? Mr.
Not as
Bean.
bad as Gold's like ones.
Wait,
No,
you wait,
it's bad.
you wait. I've got
No,
something
it's
special lined up.
Sven Goran
Um,
Eriksson, football manager on PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
Wait
to
till,
be fair, that-
Well, obviously I've retired it. If I ever do it again, I've got a classic one lined up next time.
can't retire it, mate.
Yeah,
I
two
should have.
people
I should have
upset me.
not give Ollie that game for Secret Santa, that DS game, because none of you
No.
would have got that. Russell
No.
Grant's Astrology on
Does he
Nintendo
wear
DS.
nice? Does he wear amazing
Nobody
jumpers?
would have got that. Nobody would have got that. Okay, so before we get going, I'll start with you, Ali. Have you got anything coming up on your YouTube channel you want to plug this evening?
I'm just gonna. I think I might put it up tomorrow.
Oh.
This week anyway. I brought a game I've wanted like for so long. It's one of them games which keeps going up in price. It's a Sega Saturn game. I've always wanted it, so I'm just gonna do a special video for that game. But that's what I've got. Me personally on my channel.
That's all you need. That's beautiful.
need.
I know.
That's all you
Sega
need.
Saturn,
And
Japanese.
I'm gonna do some weird graphics on stuff on it as well, and bit of that in it. Bit of that.
Excellent. Look forward to that.
Ali, I've got to say, mate, your editing is absolutely awesome on some of your
Mm.
videos. Like, for
Hey,
real.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I just do it in my spare time. I used to do it a little bit as a job. I wish I kept at it though. It's one of those things I never wish I stuck at it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
done it professionally. I did a little bit, but oh well. I do it for fun now. So, and the Street Fighter tournament, of course. 23rd of October, Debden, Loughton, 25th of April. We're going to be doing a Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournament at my friend's gaming cafe. Do you know what? My mate, Chris Love, he opened up a gaming shop right slap bang at the beginning of lockdown. And he was hit. He was hit so hard. So I thought to build up some buzz and get some customers in the door for him, do a tournament, get some retro gamers down there and have a load of fun. And it's not just about
Where is it?
tournament. It's in Debden, Loughton, which is in Essex. IG10 3ST. Come down, come
How long is that on a coach?
Big up.
About 7 hours.
6 hours.
How long in Dobbs' car?
Yeah.
I'm not driving up there. No.
Yeah, but and there's loads of other games there. Or he's got all the consoles set up. There's Switch, there's Xbox, there's PlayStation. A day of fun and playing games in it. So
Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds awesome.
if you're free, come down. Mr. Lee, Retro Chef, he commented. He better be coming. It's just on his doorstep. So
Well, it wants to be.
Yeah, it should be.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Triangle Face he fancies himself as a Street Fighter master. You know, he's got the glove he
And-
puts on before he plays and everything. He's
yeah. And
Got the outfit, leave it a t-shirt on.
but when it takes £100,
Ooh.
Triangle Face.
Wanna
Come
Triangle
on,
Face,
get
get
on there.
down.
Yeah. Come on, Triangle Face.
Get
That's
on this.
what, 20 quid each. Yeah, so that'd be good.
Could you
Like
do
James
a
is saying, it'd
golden,
batter anyone.
wanking glove
Yeah.
for the winner? Golden joystick, but just like a golf glove and like spray it gold and it just says wanking champion or something on it, you know? I'd love it.
if you win it, then I'll do it for you.
To be fair, the distance it'd take me to get down, I'd be asleep.
Gosh,
I'd be asleep at console. I'd be.
I know. I remember when you put that video up of that gaming shop, which is like near to you, and it looks so awesome.
Was that
Honestly,
Dark by the
It's
Darkness?
so separated.
Some pieces
do-
is had in today. Oh, gorgeous! Honestly,
do wanna do- one day I'll do a
real expensive pieces.
Yeah, one day I definitely 100% want to do a trip. I'll make a trip of it, you know.
See, I know obviously
Yeah,
you're too far, but I know a lot of people are probably going to Doncaster show this Saturday. See, I'm one of these guys. I don't even know how you find out about gaming shows. And I'll be honest, I always thought they were a little bit too nerdy. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it's just too many men in a room. It's a bit like a sausage party, isn't it? You know, like all men grabbing on your ass cheeks as you're walking by. You're like, who's that?
Yeah,
You
it
know?
stinks as well. Funky smells.
It's just like ball sweat, isn't it, and stuff.
Funky
But
smell.
I never knew this. Yeah, I never knew this Doncaster show was on until like the other day. And somebody says, "Oh, you're going to that Doncaster market?" Like, I didn't even know it was on. I'm working. See, otherwise I would have took day off. So I'm guessing quite a few people that are going to that gaming market will be going to that Doorway to Darkness, you know, afterwards. See, that's the only reason why it'd be worth a trip if you live far, if you're going to that Doncaster show anyway. But yeah, it's a stunning shop. Yeah,
it looks
he had a
wicked.
Game Boy in today, and so original Game Boy. It had not only got a pristine box, but it had got a slip cover that I had never ever seen before, and I don't even know where it were from. And it was mega money, but it went straight away. I'm talking within 30 minutes. As soon as I found price for it, I was like, shit. But yeah, it went.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
And go. Oh, sorry, Ali. Go on.
No, that's it. That's it, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, I was just going to ask Gold2th what you've got upcoming on your channel, and anything you want to plug.
I want to plug Margaret's bumhole. That's my first shout out. Big up, Margaret. Love you, baby. But my next video, it's a shop that I've never been to before, and it's a proper belting shop again. I've never been to this shop, and I didn't know what to expect, but it was a lot better than I could even imagine. The amount of collector's pieces, the full shop, in fairness, you know, a lot of these shops, whether or not they're retro or the new, you always see something, you think, how much we want for that? That's expensive. I never saw that on one item. Everything that got priced up, I thought it's either right or it's cheap. Especially on these limited edition pieces. They've got nice pieces like, you know, big limited run Samurai Showdown for PS4. They've got some really nice pieces in. Well, I've been there, I've took some footage, and I found an Xbox. Holy motherfucking grail.
Ooh.
So that's on the next video. I'm really behind on my videos. I've got another video from Doorway to Darkness where I've got some free gifts from there, some really weird pieces. So, because I've got the really weird pieces given, I've used them, so it makes my video a lot different from what it usually is. The room's at a different angle. It's a different setup. It's totally different. Didn't even know singing on this one, but there's something that replaces singing.
Oh,
Rapping. Got to be rapping.
You
Dancing.
know, baby. We've got a bit of
Belly
rapping going
dancing.
on.
Pole dancing.
Yeah.
PJ and Duncan style.
Yeah.
Dungarees.
But yeah, I'm trying to get out to kind of different shops at the minute and just take footage and show the people and have a look myself, because a lot of people do. They get used to certain shops, don't they? Do you know? You get talking to owners, you like them. But yeah, Doorway to Darkness for me, near me, absolutely stunning shop. I want to big that up. And I mentioned on one of my videos, it's upcoming, that these retro shops, if you've got any near you, people need to start visiting, because from what I picked up on this Holy Grail piece, it just goes to show that you don't necessarily need eBay and these robbing places that are charging through the teeth to find these nice pieces. And if a local shop's dear, don't just go in and think, oh, it's dear, and kind of like walk away and call them. Just go in and say, look, pal, that item you've got is well too pricey. I need a Gold2th discount. Right? I try it everywhere. Everywhere I go, it's Gold2th discount, mate. So even at chip shop, and they're like, what? Gold2th discount? And then they'll usually start laughing and go,
I'll give you a large one then.
Give you a large cup.
Large cephaloid.
Well,
Bad sausage.
on this new shop that I've tried, I bust through the door and I bust in pretty fast, to be fair. And I says, excuse me, pal, you haven't got Sonic the Hedgehog on PC Engine, have you? And kid behind counter like started laughing. And I thought, right, at least we've got a proper employee behind counter, you know? Because some of these shops do. I'm not saying retro shops, because they're usually owned by people that like gaming, but some of these other shops like CEX, you mention things, haven't a clue, we're just straight on system Googling it, because we don't know, do they?
Yeah,
So these retro shops, you need to support them as much as you can, because if they disappear, yeah, it's a crime. It gives you that experience of sort of like being a kid again and having to look for games, and you're like, well, I ain't seen that before. And yeah, you've got to try and support them a bit more, because eBay, it's a con, really.
Yeah, it's too much.
We just jam the full fist up your bumhole and say, have it. And I'm too old for that now, you know? Like, my muscles won't be up to scratch. So support your local shops.
Definitely. The links to 16 Bits and Bobs and Gold2th Gaming you'll find in the description of this video, so do check out their channels, do give them a sub. Great YouTubers, so yeah, head on over after this and check out some of their videos, definitely. We've got one suggestion just before we go from Cabbage Face Bricks for you, Gold2th Gamer. Gold2th, you got to do some of those cameo videos for people's birthdays. Make them mint. So,
right, can I just say this, right? I would do them for free. And there's been times where I've said in my videos, if anybody wants a shout out, wants a birthday song, wants somebody mentioning, I'll do it on my video. But do you know what? Nobody's ever reached out.
Well,
and I thought it's weird, because I've seen shout outs from other people on people's videos. I've really enjoyed them, and I thought, look, I won't mind doing a few of them, you know?
Well, you can do one for us. You can do an intro for us. There you go.
Yeah, we'll have an intro.
Yeah.
My birthday.
yeah, we're boot Dave Perry for a little bit, and
yeah, and I want to do a cameo at some point. We've got to arrange for a cameo.
Yeah.
We'll arrange it. On what? We'll do it on Instagram. We'll message.
Yeah, it's easy then, isn't it? Yeah.
100%. But yeah, if you could do an intro for us, that'd be brilliant. 100%. Well, thank you everyone for joining us this evening in the chat. It's been we've had some great comments in there, so thank you very much. Thank you, Ali from 16 Bits and Bobs, for joining us again this evening. Thank you, Gold2th Gaming. It's been one of the funniest, if not the funniest stream that we've done. Yeah, very, very funny. Are you going to sing us out? That is the big question.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can we do a request? Can we have a quick chat about requests? What do you think?
Yeah, as long as it's something that's, you know, pretty,
what about, something. It's got to have something like Goodbye. Maybe Goodbye by the Spice Girls.
How's that going?
I definitely don't know that one.
Oh, that's a shame. What other song's got goodbye?
I don't.
I don't know. You're narrowing it.
Yeah.
You're narrowing it down too much. What about a bit of like Bon Jovi or something like that?
Or
Oh,
hang on. Let me get my list up again. Shall I pick one?
let's go. Yeah.
Hang on. Let's go with How Am I Supposed to Go Off Without You? I know you sang a little bit earlier.
See, these are songs which I think we need to do actually, because
Yes.
I thought I might have been singing it earlier. I'm waiting for a comment. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. So
Yes.
actually,
Yes,
we'll dedicate it to Sam M.
Yeah.
We will dedicate. We will. Yeah. If you're watching Sam M, hit us up in the comments. We're sorry that we missed your comment yesterday. So we're going to hand over. We're going to say goodnight, everyone. Join us Thursday on this channel for Ever Chat at 8 p.m. So good night from us, and we're going to hand you over to Gold2th Gaming.
Just for Sam M, exclusive for Sam M.
Just for Sam M. Just for you.
Hello, is it girl you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. Your bum hole's open wide. Yo, it's been a pleasure, everybody. Love your mind.